Hi, and welcome to the fifth installment of RedHens Writing Advice. Today I wanted to talk about writing process. When I listen to authors talk about their writing process, they tend to fall into one of two buckets. First, you have the plotters. These are the people that outline their stories before they begin. And it could be something as simple as sticking some post-it notes to a wall to a little bit more detailed, like doing a scene-by-scene breakdown. Next, you have the people that say they write by the seat of their pants, known as the pantsers. And they'll tell you that the story just speaks to them. And you'll hear them say things like, "Oh, I didn't know what my character was going to say or do until I saw it on the page." I used to want to be this type of writer because they make writing sound exciting and almost effortless. But I've tried this approach many times, and it just doesn't work for me. Now, I've mentioned before that I recently started working on my first fiction novel. But what I didn't tell you is that I actually got the idea for the story 4 years ago, which means that for the past 4 years, on a near daily basis, I have been thinking about this story in my head. And I could tell you in detail about the characters and the setting. I can tell you the entire plot. I could even tell you it scene by scene. But when I actually sit down at my computer to start to write, and I'm staring at my blank screen, nothing comes to me. Because whether I like it or not, I am not the type of person who can write by the seat of their pants, even with the story living in my head. I am a plotter. So now when I listen to pantsers talk about their process, I kind of want to shout bullshit. It's almost like, if you've spent months and months training for a race, and then on race day, your best friend who just spur of the moment signed up the night before goes flying by you. You feel like it's a little unfair. Sometimes I get annoyed that I have to do so much work in advance and I can't just skip to the seemingly fun part of writing. But then I have to remind myself that just like in a race, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you get there. All that really matters is that you've made it to the finish line. So if you're a plotter like me, I've included a list of resources on different ways to outline your story that you might find helpful. And whether you're a pantser or a plotter, just remember the most important thing is finding your way to that point in your story where you can write the end. Until next time, keep steaming on.